Good morning, everybody. Holly's here somewhere. Pam batting lead off this morning on the comments. Morning, Pam. Christy. Milton. Glad to see y'all. I need some Halloween music to lead off today. Any ideas? Got it. There's Holly. Morning, Glenn.
Set my light up for me.
I did.
Thank you.
I'll take care of you. I'm a good husband. I like Holly's hair today.
Stop.
She got this messy ponytail look. I'm digging it. It's like casual day at the library.
He said,
Also, she's got a laptop. What's that for?
he said, I like your look. You look like you just got off work at the library. You're going to the gym. Some guys like things like school teachers or nurses, but my guy would love it if I worked out.
If you went to the gym, sometimes. I think she's blushing, Christy. She is blushing.
I may have went too hard on the blush and bronzer.
What'd you say?
I may have put too much blush and bronzer on this morning.
All right, y'all ready to do this thing? Happy Tuesday morning to you, everybody. Welcome in. Thunder Radio Morning Show, getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work. For you night shift warriors out there, we are glad to have you along with us on the Thunder Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. M-Cella treatments can solve urinary incontinence. You can run around to all the trick-or-treating events without any issues. These are in-office, non-invasive treatments. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. And there are other beneficial side effects to those M-Cella treatments. Again, learn more at drvanwinkle.com, 482 Interstate Drive. We have a busy show. It's Tuesday. That means 2 reels and a fake. We also have Name That Tune later. Let's get lyrical. We will be doing Stupid Silly Stats and birthdays. Call those in, 728-1320, and whatever else we get to. Today, it's a normal day on the air for us. Tomorrow is a best of edition. No cameras tomorrow. But for today, you can watch the show on the Carmine Family Dental Cams, Facebook and YouTube. Tomorrow is radio only. And then Thursday, we'll be back in here per normal doing Holly's Locks for the first time. She does some gambling picks for you. It's a family show, but we'll do some gambling picks. And then Friday is a best of, because we have Thursday night football this week. Current temperature outside the Thunder Studios, it's a little warmer than it has been overnight. We're at 58 degrees already. Headed for high of around 78. Sunny skies. Will be a little gusty today. 20-mile-an-hour winds gusting in here. So just FYI, hold your hats down when you go out there. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. Fall temperatures are out there. That means you need fall clothes. And Wisteria Hill has them. And do not forget, Christmas open house this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Wisteria Hill. They got specials across the store. They're going to be doing special hours. They're even open on Sunday. You can shop local for the Christmas season starting this weekend at Wisteria Hill Boutique, 205 South Woodland Street in Manchester. On that note, I do believe it is time to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. She's by far the looks inside of this studio. She is the president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, the microphone licker, and one of the main reasons the rockin' world goes round. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning. I think you're flirting with me today.
Am I?
Yeah, you're giving me eyeballs.
Eyeballs.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see how these next 2 hours go. That's different. I'm probably giving you eyeballs because I'm trying to figure out what you're doing with your laptop over there. Like, are you doing morning show work or are you distracting yourself with other work? What are you doing over there?
I'm minding my own business, which is what you might opt to do as well.
Let's see, it was Taylor Harden's birthday.
Today, and also
Tuesday.
it is
Oh, she's already on there.
Joshua Mainville Jr. You guys should be impressed that now I'm starting to know the athletes' birthdays by memory.
I'm impressed. That's right, showing off my haircut, no hat.
I think he looks very handsome.
Probably one of the last few times I'll get to show it off because I'm 2 or 3 haircuts away from just shaving it off, guys. There's not much left up there.
It's fine. I think this is a complimentary haircut for you.
Yeah.
When it starts getting long and it just hangs down, like you look like emo. You look like Garth Brooks's alter ego, Chris Gaines.
Here's Josh Gaines in the morning show.
Josh Gaines.
God, that guy was creepy. I'm gonna dye it black. Comings and goings. We have a lot of things to talk about, Holly. We are 2 days away from Halloween. That is close. What is it? Thursday, right? And I think the rain's got to hold off for us, so that's good.
You do think so?
Yeah, I think it's going to be pushed more into the night. Like
Okay.
I think I would do my trick or treating early.
Okay.
Do the safe on the square. That's 3 to 5. Then maybe hit the neighborhoods pretty quick if you can.
You think it'll rain at the football game?
I don't know. At least not early. I think we'll be okay early.
Okay.
Like for the senior night things, I
Yeah.
think. So we'll see. Let's see. We are 3 days away from a whole bunch of Christmas open houses, including Wisteria Hill. I talked about that a minute ago. Reese's Jeans Boutique is having one this weekend. Owens Provisions Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you'll get on by and see them in downtown Manchester. We're 4 days away from the Sportsmen and Businessmen Charitable Organization annual charity event. That's a mouthful right there. And I said it all without even reading it. That's Saturday. Also 4 days away from Rolling the Clocks Back. That's Saturday night. We fall back. No, we don't lose an hour. Do not call me with that. Also, this is about the time where we start the grand debate about ending daylight savings time or keeping it or whatever. Stopping the change.
Just quit.
Hashtag stop the change. That's what needs to happen. Let's see. 6 days away from the start of high school basketball practice. That's next Monday, the official start of high school basketball practice. We are 7 days away from Election Day. That's November the 5th. And Thunder Radio, I'm pumped. We got Fox News radio coverage all night long, starting at 5 o'clock, rolling through to at least midnight or later, thanks to the Harris Law Firm for providing that. So that'll be on election night. Tune in, Thunder Radio. You've got things you got to be at. We got you. We got your election coverage right here. We are 30 days away from Thanksgiving, 32 days away from the Manchester Christmas Parade. That's November 30th. So mark those calendars. You got anything over there? Trying to streamline this comings and goings process so we get them all in.
No, you did good.
I'm reading comments.
Okay, well, I'll just wait for you to join me here on the show.
Yeah.
I'll just patiently wait.
The comments, if you don't watch the show on the Carmine Family Dental cameras on Facebook or YouTube, the comments over there are something. The people, they get off, they're doing their own show. Like they'll be talking about stuff that's nothing to do with us. They're just over there. It's like their morning. It's like the old people, and they go to Hardee's and they just sit around and talk.
Yeah.
This is what everybody's. This is their Hardee's table.
Maybe we're bringing people together.
Yeah,
we're making friends happen. And on the show, you may meet in the little chat room there. And 30 years down the road,
why don't you show your age?
You're going to be like, how do I even know this person? You're not even going to remember that you just casually met, chatting on the Facebook live feed of Josh and Holly.
Oh, they're going to remember. We got people on here who are meeting. They're going to be best friends, best men at each other's weddings and maids of honor. Like we're creating relationships here.
Just as long as I don't have to be a part of them.
Yeah, we don't want to be friends.
I'm kidding.
Holly does not. She's not kidding. She does not want to be friends with anybody.
It's not. I do. I want to be friends with everybody. I just don't want to go do stuff.
People meeting people. The morning show. It's our new tagline.
I thought of a new segment for the show. It would be a smaller segment we can squeeze in somewhere, maybe if we're on schedule. I took notes. You would be proud of me. I took notes. Things that made me cry on TikTok. Yesterday, it was the girl. You may have seen her. She's in one of those baking competitions, right? Or cooking competitions where they're trying to cook like a 3-course meal in 30 minutes. You've seen those?
I've not. No. I guess I have seen some of the shows like on TV.
Yeah. So it's that, except the girl can't get a jar open. She's got a jar of something
Nice.
And she can't get it open. And she's trying.
But she don't need no man.
She took her knife and was even trying to like pop it open that way, and she couldn't get it open. And she looks over to the audience, and her daddy is standing in the front row, and she runs offset over to him in the audience, gives him, and he, like, without skipping a beat, it's like he's ready as soon as he sees her move towards him, he's ready, like he's got his hands dry, he's ready for the jar. He gets it, tongue out like Michael Jordan, pops that thing open, gives it back to her so she can run and compete.
Nice.
And I have seen the video before, but they put it in this clip, they put it over Creed's Higher. Remember that song by Creed?
Oh, yes. I was thinking of Creed from The Office. So take it a minute. So the song
Higher by Creed.
Okay, yes. They've been using that on a lot of things lately.
And like there was slow motion parts of it. And I just started crying.
Holly.
After the competition, she walks over to him and she kind of puts her head, and he rubs her little head and gives her a little kiss on the top of the head. And it was so precious. And TikTok will get you, especially with the music. You put a one of those, songs that pulls at your heartstrings, and it could be a dog going to the bathroom on the front yard, and you put some.
Look at him fighting through the elements out there. Get it, buddy.
Oh.
Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. M-Sculpt Neo treatments give you the six-pack abs you've always wanted. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, but what if
Where are you going? We got a good show. You just left. She's left. I woke up at like 3 o'clock this morning. And I know that thing where I felt rested, like I could just wake up for the day, but I'm like, it's 3. That's awesome. I can sleep for like another 2 hours. I usually wake up at 4:50. I feel like I laid there until 4:50. I feel like I never went back to sleep. And I probably did. But you know that feeling where you just kind of like never really get into a deep sleep and kind of hear what's happening around you. But I probably went to sleep. I don't know. It's not. And then you wake up groggy. I woke up ready to go at 3. I was pumped. I was ready.
I woke up at 4:10 and I kind of opened my eyes a little bit and I felt like the room was bright. Like I thought the sun had come up. I was like, oh my gosh, Josh got to set his alarm. We've overslept. And I turned and looked at my phone and it was 4:10 and I was like, all right, well, I guess I could get up now.
But you didn't.
No, I laid there.
Did you fall back asleep? Because I didn't fall back asleep. I just kind of like.
I think it was one of those things where it didn't feel like I fell asleep, but I probably did.
That's what happened to me. I
don't think I got into like a good deep sleep. It was just like a touch of sleep, like a little nappy sleep.
Yeah, I think that's what happened to me. I didn't really. Let's see.
This coffee slaps today, man.
Is it good?
Yeah.
You're welcome. I didn't do it, but.
Yeah, you did nothing.
Oh. I just have a random text from your mom that says Monster Mash.
Did you play it?
No, I think I may have been asking at the beginning of the show. I think I said I need a good Halloween song. That may be what it is. So she sent me the one Halloween song she knows. It's not Halloween without Monster Mash. The Crypt Kickers.
Is that who sings it?
Bobby Boris Pickett, the Crypt Kickers.
They better not be kicking no crypts.
I'm not that kind of person who can wake up. Like if I wake up at 3, I'm like, oh, I'm good. I'll just get up. I'm like, no, I've got another hour and 50 minutes. I'm going to sleep for that hour and 50 minutes.
The Sandman owes me 34 more minutes.
And then, I text Tiffany and she's like, yeah, I've been up since 2:30 doing things. I'm like, okay. I feel like I should be getting up then, doing some stuff.
If I worked as hard as Tiffany works, then I might be worth keeping around here.
Dana's talking about a clock projector on the ceiling. I don't think I would like having one of those because I don't want to know the time. Like I'm afraid I would.
I think I would like that.
Would you like that?
Yeah.
A clock projector?
I saw your uncle had one in his living room.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is a good idea.
Yeah, you think so?
It would be easier than reaching over and like turning my phone on so I can see.
Shannon said if meth had a commercial, that would be it. Up at 2:30 doing stuff. Where Tiffany's been on.
With Josh and Holly.
When my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began.
I was saving that for Halloween Day, but I'll just play it now. Unpopular opinion. I hate that song. I hate that.
Why?
I hate that.
Did I holler?
Did you holler?
Too loud?
No, I don't.
After I do just talk too loud, you always go for my volume button. Then it gets in my head that maybe I'm talking too loud because it's already in my head that I don't like the sound of my voice. So I've been trying to lower my voice a little so it doesn't sound so nasally.
Don't let people get in your head.
You get in my head.
Your voice is fine. It is what it is. Mine's too high pitched. But
Do you
it's whatever.
do you ever try to, when you're talking to somebody, think to
I
lower
try, I
it?
try to slow down sometimes when
Yeah.
I'm conscious. I think I try to slow down because I know I go too fast when I get excited, especially in sports. I get to going too quick sometimes.
Yeah, you do that.
But I don't know.
Slow yourself down, because there are times when you're talking and I think that you're never going to finish your sentence. I'm like, oh gosh.
But you know me,
Come on and get there.
I'm an extreme guy, so I go from going way too fast to
the other end of the spectrum. He's going to.
Coming up on the morning show today.
Yeah, no.
And just
I
I go
hate
too
that.
slow. So it's hard for me to find a medium. But I don't consciously try to change it. It is what it is. It's how I sound. I wasn't born for radio. Sorry, I wasn't lucky enough to have one of those just gifts, where you just are born to do it. What do we do in this segment?
So I have to go. No, let me back that up a little. I get to go to Coffee County Middle School tomorrow.
Oh yeah, career day.
And I look forward to going.
She does.
But I know that I'm going to embarrass myself somehow.
I told the chamber director that Holly was coming in my place, and she was like, "Oh, okay. Well, let me see if I could find somebody else."
So I was at a meeting last week. I was at a meeting. I don't want to say with what organization I was with, because I'm too embarrassed that I said this.
They're going to figure it out.
I was with this organization, and it was a little subcommittee.
Yeah, she's pretty high up in this organization. Just FYI.
It was a little subcommittee, and they were talking about future plans and who maybe could step into certain roles. And I was like, what about so-and-so?
They'd be great.
And then someone looked at me and said, she's not been a part of the organization since 2023. And I was like, oh, that's something I definitely should have known.
Yeah.
I definitely should have known that.
Yeah.
So that's why I get a little nervous when I.
Well, but you're going to be speaking to middle school kids. They don't know no better. Just say whatever. Just say whatever. But you can't.
Yeah, I'll get that one really smart kid who knows bukus about radio.
Well, here's the deal. I mean, I've done this the past couple of years, and I'll tell them, because they'll start asking about how the sound goes out. And I'm like, well, you got the wrong person here, because I don't know anything about that.
I turn it on and I turn the volume up. Out it goes.
Yeah, we have engineers. That's a whole nother career field in radio. Engineers. It's a whole they're different people. Dr. Carmine wants to know if they still have the Sportsman's Charitable Fundraiser. Yes, it's this Saturday.
That's a lot of fun.
Doors open at 5:30 at the conference center.
We love that.
Yeah. Did you get those tickets?
No.
No. Okay.
I said, you want me to get tickets? And you kind of gave me a huffy puffy about Tennessee football playing.
They play Kentucky, and it's dark mode activated. So.
Okay. So what we're supposed to be talking about here is embarrassing moments.
Oh, Christy said her daughter's looking forward to you going to CMS tomorrow. I hope she's going to see the audio visual class, because the students sign up for different fields of study or whatever. So if they're interested in audio visual, then they'll see Holly. She's got 6 classes tomorrow.
I look forward to it. Okay, embarrassing moments. This one says, the worst thing just happened. I won't recover. I just reached into a box of free samples outside of a chicken restaurant. Only it wasn't free samples. It was a man holding a box of chicken. His chicken. I tried to steal this man's chicken. Don't mind if I do.
I feel like that's something you would do. I don't know why, but when I hear outrageously embarrassing things, Holly comes to mind.
I feel
I'm so cautious. I would never do that. I'm so, they could have signs that say free samples, and I would be like, I don't think those are free. Like, I'm so withdrawn. And Holly's like, no, them's free samples.
okay. One of the most embarrassing things that have happened to me within the last
When you
two-
suggested
two-
that
two,
somebody
three-
should be president, but then they're not part of the organization.
No, buddy.
Okay.
It was that time at Common John when I had a bodysuit on, and if you're not familiar
That was
with
last year.
what a bodysuit is, it's a onesie for women. It snaps, and I was out on the dance floor just having a big old time. Well, that thing had come unsnapped and it had come untucked. So what that looks like is just a big long strap of fabric.
Just flopping around,
And
bouncing with every beat.
that's basically the equivalent of having your underwear hanging out.
Yeah, okay.
And Josh was watching. He was watching and never said anything to me.
I thought she did it on purpose. I was like, I don't know.
I finally
Maybe she needed to breathe.
One of our friends, Dina, thank you, happy birthday, by the way.
Oh yeah.
She was like, honey, your bodysuit's hanging out the back of your jeans. And I could have just died. I was so embarrassed. I can't have any fun. I can't just let go because I'm gonna do something stupid.
Yeah. Holly does struggle with embarrassing things happening to her, and I don't know why. It's like you've got bad karma coming back at you, but you've not done anything wrong.
This next one that I'm about to read, I don't know if I believe it.
Hang on. Morning show.
I have a birthday today.
All right. What's the name?
Winley.
Winley?
She's 10 years old today.
Well, what's Winley's last name?
Tom.
All right. Is 10.
I knew what Winley it was.
Well, yeah, well, you can't assume things. All right, thanks.
I
I've
did
got
know.
it. I've got it down. Bye.
Anywho, I don't know if I believe this next story. You can weigh in. My wife and I met her friends for lunch one day. I bent over to give her friend's baby a peck on the cheek. Didn't see she was feeding the baby
No way.
until it was too late. It wasn't the baby I kissed.
No way.
I say no way.
No way. That's not true. They made that up.
That's what I'm thinking.
No way. That's fake.
Who kisses? What guy leans in and
Yeah,
kisses
well,
a
what guy
baby?
even does that?
And how are you missing that cheek for?
If that actually happened, he did it on purpose.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's a lie.
Okay.
Non-believable. Dude just made it up.
That's what I think. Or like you said, he was, I don't know,
How do you miss?
going in for the kill. And
How do you miss?
this next one says, I was once followed by an oddball in the supermarket. I was frightened.
It's Monday's Misconnections.
So I started to speed up, and then so did he. He ended up with him literally chasing me up and down each and every aisle. Eventually, he caught up. Then he asked if he could have his buggy back.
Dude, can I have my buggy?
It actually says trolley, so I believe this
What are they
happened
in England?
probably England.
Is that what they call them over
So
there?
I changed it. I don't call it a cart, a
Yeah.
shopping cart. I call it a
It's
buggy.
a buggy. It's a buggy. I was a buggy boy at the Walmart for a little while. That's back before we had the machines to push them in.
Oh, very
I
strong.
had to actually push the buggies. You were only supposed to push 10 at a time, and I'm like, well, that's crap because I can handle 20. So I don't follow no rules.
This next one says, when I was 8, I was wearing those Heelys. You remember those?
I remember I was always so jelly that I didn't have Heelys. I was like, I want some.
Me too.
I didn't think they wanted you to wear them in school. They got mad at you. They got mad at the kids that wore them in school. Like you weren't supposed to be on them. Like you could have them, but you can't be heeling down the hallway. But those are still around. Or they were when our kids were in elementary school. Because the boy, did he have some or he wanted some? I think he had some.
He had some.
Yeah.
When I worked at the hospital, when you got an order for a portable X-ray, the machine was this big honking brick of them. It was huge.
Mhm.
You know, it was just this big, heavy. It was hard to maneuver. Anyway, you push down on the bar and it kind of self-prepared. You had to, drive it, but I took some rollerblade. I wanted some Heelys, but I wasn't going to pay for Heelys. But it was night shift, so I brought my rollerblades up there and I rode that thing down the hallway.
Holly.
When I was 8, I was wearing those Heely shoes with the wheels. We was at the store and I grabbed the back of my dad's jean pockets so he could pull me along. I turned around to see my dad running after me. I had grabbed some random dude's pockets.
Nice.
He turned around and looked really scared.
I didn't ask for this. Things that'll never go out of style. Heelys and light up shoes. Like,
Do you remember when they come out with light up shoes?
Shoes, man? You walk around. You were so cool. You'd be walking down the hall just looking at your feet. Oh, they're working.
You would just jump just to.
I know. I think they're still a pretty big deal. Light up shoes.
And then the batteries would start to die, so you'd have to stomp on them kind of hard.
I know. Sound like Clydesdales walking down the hallway. Why are them kids walking so loud for?
Oh man, they were so cool. I was I was probably like 2nd or 3rd grade when those came out.
Full weather forecast, upper 70s today, 20 mile an hour winds, but we will have sunny skies. Pretty much the same on Wednesday, upper 70s, 20 mile an hour winds. Thursday, upper 70s, and we'll see some windy conditions Thursday as well, gusting to 25 miles an hour. And then that's Halloween, so by Thursday night, by Thursday afternoon, a 20% chance of showers. By Thursday night, a 70% chance of showers. So we'll break that streak of not a lot of rain. I know we had some this past weekend, but it looks like a pretty wet night Thursday night. Hopefully it'll hold off long enough for us to get our trick-or-treating done. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Make sure the pests are gone before the holidays. Thanksgiving will be here in 30 days. Just 30. Call not Dr. Family. Call Patent Pest Control, 931-247-0781. All right, we got obituary break here at the top of the hour. When we come back, we'll be doing Stupid Silly Stat on the morning show.
Start your day the fresh and fruity way. Now, under new ownership, we're serving up all natural goodness with fresh fruit and no added preservatives. Pure delicious flavor. And guess what? We've extended our
Traffic Murfreesboro, 20 mile an hour. Oh boy.
Oh, gross.
Avocado toast or a parfait. Perfect way to start your morning at 708 Oakville Boulevard, next to Sonic. We're open from 6 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 5 on Saturdays. I'm Dave, the new owner, and I can't wait to serve you a fresh and fruity Manchester.
Oh, let's see.
All right. Stat coming your way, buddy. Did we get any kind of new menu, or am I reading off this?
Just go off that. I didn't get anything new for today, so.
Whether you need a quick oil change or a complete engine replacement, Billy's has you covered. They offer top-notch service at prices that will break the bank.
Hey guys, I'm Eli Mills, owner of Millie's Auto. You're going to work directly with me for one of my skilled mechanics that are committed to quality.
All right.
Stupid Silly Stat.
Head to Millie's Auto Repair at 354
It's going to be a good one. Sneakers you could pump air into.
Oh yeah, the tongue you could, and then it would get tight on your feet.
That's right.
Those were
Billy
cool.
Hoyle had those. He still couldn't jump. Tried to pump full of air. He lost all of his winnings to Wesley Snipes. And then Wesley Snipes didn't pay taxes on his winnings and went to jail.
Wesley.
Did you ever have? I had a pair of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
You pump them so much it'd be tight on your feet.
I feel like I only pumped them in the.
No, they didn't make you jump high. It's White Man Can't Jump. There's that one scene where they pull over the side of the road and he couldn't dunk. And he's like, I know what's wrong. And he starts trying to pump his shoe. Billy! You lost all of it?
That's a pretty good.
Gloria?
Gloria, yeah.
Fold the top with a letter Q. That's a funny movie. The dude that wants to go to the car and get his gun and kill everybody. That's me sometimes. No, y'all playing me. When I first watched the movie, I was too young.
Why do you say movie like Austin Powers?
Movie. When I first watched the movie, I was too young. So I didn't understand why they kept picking him to be on his team. I'm like, why come they just keep picking him? I didn't understand. Because, he would pretend like he didn't know him. They always pick him to be on the team. I don't get it. But then at one time, he got hustled. And then she went over to get her money back. You gonna give me my money back.
Oop, I misspelled that boy's name.
Whose name did you misspell?
Josh.
Holly.
I spelled it Joush.
Jewish. In a different way. Oh, goodness, guys. Man, we're going to miss y'all tomorrow. I really am going to miss being here. It's going to be best of tomorrow. It's a shame.
I misspelled it again.
It's that new phone. You can't spell on it?
I spelled Josha.
You liking your new phone there?
So Trey was like, you need to watch some videos so you can learn the tricks about what the phone does. So last night I had some spare time, and the only thing that I could find videos on for tips and tricks is how to hide apps, how to secretly, it was like video after video after video of things you can do to be secretive on your phone. And I'm like,
bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
Gotta get that calculator app. You can hide them photos on there.
Ways to have apps, but only you can see them. I don't know.
Who's got time for all that?
I'm not me.
And mental energy.
And subscribe to Cancel Culture Thinking. You know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
I got great news for everybody. We're going to be out tomorrow, so it's a best of edition, but it's Halloween time. That means the Pumpkin Stupid Silly Stat best of will be playing tomorrow around this time, so y'all don't miss Holly's Math and Pumpkins.
Your days are numbered if I can ever figure out what the buttons and stuff does here at the station.
We probably do need to start finding some permanent fill-ins, so we don't, if we can't be here for a couple of days a week, we can have somebody on the air. I don't know who that would be, but we could find them. We don't pay, and or we don't pay much, and we do not offer much of a training program.
You mean do Praters?
Sure, Holly.
All right.
She doesn't feel like bantering with me.
I ran out of stuff to say there. I don't know. Smoked pulled pork, half a smoked chicken, fried catfish, chicken and dressing, white beans, turnip greens, au gratin potatoes, skillet corn, pasta salad, coleslaw, or side salad. You can get your choice of a meat, 2 sides, a drink, and bread, all for just $9.99. Find Praters at 620 Woodbury Highway.
And that's for today's lunch menu.
Yes, it is.
11 to 2. So you're going to buy and see them. All right. Let's play games. Get your phones ready to call into the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines for the stupid, silly stat.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive. You can find Freedom Automotive in Manchester at 515 Hillsborough Boulevard. Brand new set of tires. They got deals running for those right now, and they offer financing on those tires. So get on by and see them at 515 Hillsborough Boulevard. Freedom Automotive. That's right in front of College Street Elementary School. You can see them from the main intersection in town there, 41 and 55. Holly?
45% of women would not go on a date without wearing this. What is it?
728-1320 Family Show. 45% of women would not go on a date without wearing this. Take your guesses this morning on the Ben Loma Connect hotlines. 728-1320. Brand new Thunder Radio shirts are up for grabs. Morning show. Earrings. Good try, but no. Morning show. Jewelry. Good guess, but no. And also a little broad. Morning show. Lipstick. That is the right answer. Who are we talking to? Betty. Good job, Betty. Winner. Come on by and get you one of our new shirts.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
You have a good day.
Yeah, you're well. Good job.
Holly said, yeah, your job. Good. Well done.
We're going to play again.
I like the guesses we had over on the cameras. Dr. Cummings said a correct pronoun shirt. Melinda Anderson had it right early. She said lipstick. She had it right. Christy had said lipstick. Rachel Williams said perfume, so she continues to be wrong. And Milton said eyeliner. And Kevin said a panic button.
I probably ought to wear more like lip product.
I don't think you need any.
Oh, thanks. We're going to play again.
Oh, Stupid Silly Stat Part 2.
63.
Okay, go ahead.
63% of people avoid fixing this because it costs so much. What is it?
I bet I'm in the 63%. I hadn't even seen it.
63% of people avoid fixing this because it costs so much. What is it?
Morning show. Car, good guess, but no. Morning show.
Their car?
Good try, but no. And that's probably somewhat right. I mean,
that may be higher than 60.
It may be higher than 63%. I'm going to say 63% of people avoid fixing this because they're lazy. Morning show. Boat. Good try, but not it. Dr. Carmine says marriage.
Therapy's expensive.
Right? I ain't paying $200 an hour. We'll just deal with it.
%63 avoid fixing this because it costs so much.
728-1320 to take your guesses this morning on the Ben Loma Connect hotlines. Was it 63%?
Yes, sir.
63% of people avoid fixing this because it costs too much, or they think it costs too much. I think maybe people are just lazy. Don't want to deal with it. 728-1320 to take your guesses. The brand new Thunder Radio shirt. Morning show.
Skid steers?
Good guess. That's not it. There's skid steering. Morning show.
Lawnmower?
Lawnmower. Good guess, but no. I'm going to tell you, more people have this than they do skid steers.
We have a lawnmower in our building that has sat there and I don't know if
Morning
it works.
show. It works just fine.
Smartphone screen?
What was it?
Smartphone screen?
Smartphone screen. Is that what you said?
Yes.
And that's the right answer. Smartphone screen is the right answer. What's your name?
Milton.
Milton?
Yes.
All right, Milton. Good job. You win. Come on by and get you a shirt, okay?
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Yeah, sorry. I had a hard time hearing it for a minute. Yeah. Smartphone screen is the right answer. 63% of people avoid fixing this because it, quote unquote, costs too much. I mean, yeah, it costs too much. Sure. I think people, if the phone works, then what's the matter? You know, it's like, it still works. It's got a crack across it.
Yeah,
Because if you get an iPhone, it's going to crack in the first 2 to 3 days.
Right.
Or at least it used to. But yeah, it's going to crack pretty quick. Now, Dr. Carmine said ice maker. It's a good one. Everybody's pretty excited about the skid steer guess.
This isn't a stat, really. I guess it kind of is. It was just a little bit of information I thought was interesting. The 3 largest employers in the world. In the world. U.S. Department of Defense, the Chinese military.
Mm-hmm.
What's third?
Oh, okay. So it's trivia. All right.
The 3 largest employers in the world are the U.S. military. The U.S. Department of Defense, the Chinese military, and what's the 3rd largest employer in the world?
McDonald's.
Walmart. Yeah. Right there under the military.
Right there in a whole army of workers. People over here were guessing Walmart. All of them were guessing Walmart.
Oh, wow.
Except for Jessica, who said McDonald's first. Thanks, Jessica. Appreciate that. I even hooked her up with an extra shirt yesterday, and she led me astray.
That's what you get for copying.
I wouldn't copy it. It just seemed like a good idea. I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of McDonald's out there. But I guess there's a lot of Walmarts as well. And they have a lot more workers. I used to be a part of the Walmart army back in the day. Made $5.25 pushing them buggies.
Gosh. I remember the $5 and change.
And you thought you were doing good.
Yes.
Like, yeah. And now people are just all kind of been out of shape because they ain't making $25 an hour. And if you're not going to pay me $25 an hour, I'm not even going to listen to you. I'm like, well, what's your qualifications? I don't have any.
It is bizarre. It's strange to see someone post on a social platform,
the Manchester TN forum,
that they need work. They need to looking for a job, can't make ends meet, this or that and the other. But then later to see that same person, post,
well, I don't do nights and I don't do weekends. I need to be off by 3 to pick up my kids. And preferably something I can work from home and make $45 an hour.
But then you also see that person with their like Morgan Wallen tickets or we're at the beach. I'm like, wait a minute.
Dr. Carmine says, guess who didn't work at McDonald's?
I'm about to choke on my spit here.
I was hoping you would find a better word. I knew what she was going to say. I knew what she was going to say, and I was like, come up with something better, Holly. Come up with something better.
I couldn't.
Say something better.
What word?
I don't know.
Saliva?
Yeah, I don't know. My
Fluids?
coffee? Whatever.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't even know what I was talking about.
We were talking about Kamala not working at McDonald's.
Oh, did you see where they, I don't think it was her campaign. I just think it was probably, I don't know if it was her campaign. I shouldn't speak on that, but the altered photo of her working at McDonald's.
Oh no, I've not seen that.
How have you not seen it? So they have this photo of Kamala in a McDonald's uniform, like standing in front of one of them old china cabinets from the 70s in her old McDonald's uniform. Well, people saw that and figured out that it was photoshopped, and they found the original picture. It was from some lady's obituary.
I've not seen that.
Yeah.
I need to pay more attention to the news.
Well, you'll get it here in 2 weeks on your Facebook reels.
Don't hate on me for, I just want to make sure it's all accurate first before I see it.
Before you see it?
Yeah. I'll let it filter through. I'll wait and get the news later on my reels. I watch them on Instagram sometimes. Is that bad? The Instagram reels, is that just as bad? TikTok is still 2 weeks ahead of me.
Yeah.
Dr. Carmine, over on the cameras. Did y'all see Tim Walls and AOC playing Madden? Yeah.
You got to run a pick 6 here.
We talked about that last night. Yeah, I did see this. Wallace clearly never coached football, like he said. He said AOC was calling a pick six play. Yeah, I did see that.
Why don't they just do that all the time?
You know,
Just go out there and get it from them, boys.
you don't call that. And again, yeah, he clearly never coached football, or his team wasn't any good, or there's a reason he only coached for a year.
It was Pop Warner.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think he got fired from the youth football league. Defensive lineman. Yeah, you don't call a pick six, but I did see that, and then I saw JD Vance's rebuttal response to that, and he was like, "You don't call that. That's not a play you call in football. I think I know more about football than Tim Walz," which is ironic because I think my running mate Donald Trump knows more about working at McDonald's than Kamala Harris, which I think is just I love a good troll game.
Yeah,
I do. I love a good troll game, but you set yourself up for that. This Tim Walz fella. We don't talk a lot of politics this early in the morning show, but it's so hard to not troll that guy. He can't load his own shotgun while he's out trying to shoot things. And then he's trying to play Madden and he can't talk football.
I think I would just be like, I can't. I'm not any good. I don't have any problem saying, hey, that's not something I feel comfortable doing.
Right. Well, they set their events, their staff sets this stuff up and they just do it. They don't run these campaigns. The staffs do. And they're like, hey, you're playing Madden today with AOC. And he's like, okay. Hey, you're going hunting today for pheasants. Who even says that?
Pheasants?
Yeah. Is this a TV show?
Pheasants?
He went pheasant hunting. Couldn't load the gun on camera. Y'all don't forget to vote. Early voting ends on Halloween.
Did you? We're on this.
What's going off the rails?
This part of the show is called "Did You See?"
Did you see?
Did you see where Kamala and that lady were they were in a restaurant or a bar or something sitting there talking about she didn't realize the mics were hot.
It ended up on Fox News last night. I saw.
And she got kind of mad. Like she was like, "Oh, y'all didn't let us know." And
yeah, she started talking. There was hot mics in there, and somebody's like, "This is who you want with your national security secrets right here." Yeah, I did see that. All right, we've got to move on. We'll try to limit our politic talk, but it's just it's real hard this time of year. There's a lot to talk about, and they give you so much ammunition. Even Saturday Night Live, really, there's like, oh, well, I mean, we have to kind of make fun of that because it's too easy. Easy to make fun of Kamala and Joe Biden. All right, Dirtworks. You have certain places in your yard where it holds water, or you have certain places where the drainage just didn't right, or you need to install a new drainage system, or maybe you need a new driveway cut in or some land cleared. They do all of that. They guarantee their work. If it's not to your satisfaction, they come back and they fix it at no cost to you. Call Dirtworks today. 931-409-0782. That's 931-409-0782. 931-409-0782. Dirtworks.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Hello. She recorded that from her home mic. It's just a little hot. All right, Dirtworks. Want to read?
Project Donuts has the cutest holiday donuts. All right. We've been trying to take vitamins and
I forgot my vitamins this morning. I couldn't find my pill organizer yesterday. Talk about feeling old when you're walking around, you can't find your pill organizer and you get upset.
My niece we had my niece's birthday party at our house this weekend, and I keep Josh's vitamins and my vitamins on one of those little pill organizers on the windowsill in the kitchen so we can remember to take them. Well, my sister had hired someone to set up a charcuterie area right there, and I didn't want my pills, the vitamins in the background of the charcuterie. So I moved them.
And now we don't have them.
I have no idea.
She threw them away.
I have no idea where I put them.
I feel like they got thrown away.
I would not have thrown
Maybe
them
you
away.
didn't, but during the cleanup process, other people were helping.
No, I
think they
put
just
them
got-
somewhere, and I can my house is clean, and I cannot. I have stuck them in a drawer somewhere. I don't know. It's irritating. Anyway, so you take vitamins, and they're like, you're only going to take so much of the vitamin in, and then you're just going to pee the rest of the vitamin out.
Right.
Your body only takes what it needs.
Looks like a highlighter.
And then you pee it out.
Yeah.
Why can't it do that with sugar? Like, why can't it be like, okay, I've had enough sugar today. Let's just pee the rest of this sugar out. I don't
know.
I feel like it should work like that.
Yeah. Well, your body is set up to make it easy to fail. I feel like that tastes good, but that's bad for me.
Last night for dinner, I had 3 hard-boiled eggs, half a cucumber, and a slice of sharp cheddar cheese.
Nice.
And then an hour later, I was still hungry, so I ate a big old bowl of Cocoa Pebbles.
Dana said, unless it's vitamin D, it won't pee out the D. It's literally what she said.
Do we take D?
I don't think so.
What? Should I be taking vitamin D?
At least 4 or 5 times a week.
Shut up.
Well, I mean, I'm just.
Golly.
But you should. Yeah. It's not wrong. Vitamin D. We take the other vitamins probably 4 or 5 days a week. We don't take them every day because we forget. So we just mix it in with your other ones 4 or 5 days a week for vitamin D. Oh, yeah. We take D and K2. We do take vitamin D. D3. Oh, sweet and low. That sounds disgusting. Now, I use stevia for my coffee and then sometimes Splenda. But I can't imagine sweet and low. I think I did that one time somewhere where they didn't have anything else and it was nasty. Where she uses when. Yeah, sweet and low. I'm not a big fan of the sweet and low.
The 10th guy? He doesn't even have a radio. Thunder Radio.
Morning show. Got an hour left. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Had a little cough there. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
I was in a tough spot right there. I got some coffee in my throat. Couldn't quite.
You're so much. You're such a better person than me.
I'm not.
Oh, you're just better at everything than I am.
Don't look at yourself like that. I mean, I'm really good at things, but you shouldn't put yourself down. 57 degrees out there. That's your current temperature, brought to you by Wisteria Hill. They have their Christmas open house. Y'all mark your calendars this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to get on by Wisteria Hill for their Christmas open house. Again, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Special hours, special deals. It's time to start Christmas shop, and Halloween will be over. It's time to shop local. It's time to shop Christmas. It's time to shop Wisteria Hill. All right, Holly, we got more games to play here. Name that tune, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Is it something else?
I feel like when they hear the tune, they're gonna try to call in and say a movie. I don't want the movie. I want the name of the
Okay.
song.
So it's a little tricky today.
Yeah,
So
you don't have to give me the artist today. It's fine. It's
So-
cool if you do, but I want the name of the tune.
All right. So name that tune. And then a little later on, we got Tuesday, 2 reels and a fake. Let's get lyrical after the 8 o'clock hour and birthdays near the top of the hour. All right, Holly. So tell people how to play.
Josh gonna play a little snippet of a tune. Once you figure it out, call in and tell us the name of the tune, name of the song, and you're gonna win. It's
Black
that
Rifle
easy.
Coffee. We got Black Rifle Coffee for the winner. And I think there's several people who've done this song. So just the name of the song will do. Seven two 1320. Give me the name of that song, and you're going to be winner of Name That Tune today, and you'll win a bag of our fine Black Rifle coffee that we have up here. Morning, Joe.
I put a spell on you.
Wow, well done. I put a spell on you. What's your name?
Miranda.
Miranda. Good job,
I love
Miranda.
the movie Hocus Pocus.
All right, so you're kind of an expert.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, well, I've got some Black Rifle coffee for you up here, and wait to call in and win that game quickly, because I could tell Holly is disappointed. She thought that it was going to take a while for somebody to get it, and you beat her, and I am glad for that. Have a good day.
You.
Good job.
You too. Bye.
Yes.
Sorry, just getting.
Just what are you doing?
I was getting a lot of messages about what a good job Tiffany's been doing lately.
Oh,
people are blowing my phone up with compliments.
I'm talking about the Connecting Coffee County.
Yeah.
The news. It's been hopping in the afternoons lately.
Yeah, she's.
If y'all missed that show, you're missing out on being informed on local things.
Yeah, there's nothing else like it.
There really isn't. 3 to 6 every day, Connecting Coffee County.
It's a great way to stay informed.
Yeah. And of course, the news, thunder1320.com. Should take care of you there too. I don't know that I've seen somebody take the news roll and run with it like that. Just killing it.
I'm literally, I've been sending her screenshots.
I sent one a minute ago that I gotten.
Employee of the month right there. All right.
Well, there's only like 3 of us, so. And I don't think we're eligible to win. So I think she's
no, I can win.
No, you cannot.
I don't.
You're president of the company. You cannot win Employee of the Month.
Yes, I can.
I can, because I'm not president of the company. We only got like one full-time person here. So
did you play the full? Okay, sorry.
You were busy doing your own thing over there.
Sorry, buddy. You have my undivided attention now.
No, I don't want to talk to you about anything anymore. I don't have anything.
Josh was working on 2 reels and a fake last night. He didn't wait till we got here in the morning.
I did the same thing last week. I did it the night before.
And
let me tell you something. I went home yesterday. Let me let y'all in on the life of a business owner. I left yesterday. I left the station at about 3:15, which I know, what you're thinking. Well, that's pretty early. You never leave here after 2:40 because you get stuck in this school traffic.
Mm-hmm.
It's awful. Anyway, so I leave, go to the gym, get about a 40-minute workout in on the Stairmaster.
Oh, yeah, I'll work out. Anytime he can slide that in there, he will.
I climbed the Sears Tower yesterday. I was pretty excited about it.
On the Stairmaster?
On the Stairmaster, yeah. I climbed Sears Tower. And listen, I took a picture of it and I send it out to the family. I'm like, y'all are slacking. What are y'all doing today? And then the girl, when later goes to the gym, she's like, yeah, I did 8 minutes on the Stairmaster. I'm like, 8 minutes? That's absolute garbage. And I just told her that. I was like, that's just garbage. I did 37 minutes. You can do more than 8 minutes. You're an in-shape high school child. You can do that. You can do better.
I bet I couldn't do 8 minutes on it.
No.
I did get on the treadmill.
You did good.
I got on the treadmill yesterday.
Good. I'm proud of you. I heard you get on it. I was like, good job. Good job, Holly. So then anyway, I left, get my workout in, go home. Get home probably what? I don't know, 4:15, 4:20. I just made a new work, more 4:15, about 4:20. And then I started working again. I took a shower, started working again. And I probably worked through until 8 last night. You know, one of those things was, and the last thing that I did was the 2 reels and a fake. And it's going to be love song themed today. Holly's favorite. Slow country
You
love
said
songs.
heartbreak.
Heartbreak, yeah, heartbreak. Country heartbreak is the theme today. Is there anything worse than a country heartbreak song? Like dudes drowning in the whiskey?
I just don't care for that.
Wanting to know if you miss me?
I don't know. I
Just wish you here to kiss me? You know?
Yeah, that's...
But you ain't. That's country music now. Will you stop doing what you're doing?
Sing more to me.
No, I'm not. We're going to play 2 reels and a fake in a minute when I come back, but I do want to tell everybody first about Common John Brewing Company. It's Tuesday, so they're closed, but they'll be back at it tomorrow serving breakfast starting at 8 a.m. And if you've not been by for Singo on Wednesday nights, you're missing out on a lot of fun. It's a good time, 6 o'clock on Wednesdays. There are so many people out there that still have not tried Common John Brewing Company yet. And I don't understand that. I think maybe there's some hesitation, like, well, it's a brewery and I don't drink beer. That's fine. They have regular food down there. It's it's kind of like a restaurant. It's a lighter menu than maybe a full service restaurant, but they got pizzas, hot dogs, some really good stuff down there, some good options, and just regular drinks. It's a great place to hang out and have a good time. I promise you're going to enjoy it. 210 Woodbury Highway. It's not rowdy, just a bunch of people having a good time and enjoying themselves. Get on down there and see them. Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway, and online at commonjohnbc.com. 2 reels and a fake coming up next.
This is Matt Harris at the Harris Law Firm. Are you ready to divorce your husband so you can marry your sugar daddy?
Jessica said, that's fake.
Your song.
Attention seniors, are you paying too much for Medicare? Southland Insurance Advisors in Manchester is ready to help. Schedule your no-cost...
Play the country song backwards. You get your girl back, your house back, and your dog back.
Their knowledgeable advisors are standing by. Call Southland.
I want my country, when I listen to country music, I want it to be about getting together with friends on a pickup truck, out in the field.
There's plenty of those.
And dancing at a honky tonk. That's how I like my country songs. Or the ones where they're breaking the law. Sliding like Bo Duke.
That guy's lucky he didn't get killed. I'm just here to tell you right now. What was I thinking? I know what you were thinking, and you're lucky you didn't get it shot off. You're saying.
I heard, I'm going to look up the name of this song, for the first time a couple weekends ago. Probably last weekend, actually.
There are plenty of companies out there hiring.
Is it called The Coward of the County?
I don't know. The song?
Yeah. Coward of the County by Kenny Rogers. You never heard it?
Maybe I've heard it. I just don't recognize it. Does that make sense?
I had never heard it. And I was riding to the Bell Buckle Craft Fair with my mom and my sister, and this song come on, and I had never heard it before, but they both knew it. They were singing it. And I guess it's a well-known song. But by the end of that song, I was ready to run through a brick wall.
Everybody over here is like, yeah, that's awesome. What's wrong with you?
I
She don't like Friends in Low Places. She don't like Garth Brooks. She hates Garth Brooks about as bad as she hates Reba McEntire.
No, I hate Garth Brooks more than I dislike Reba.
I almost picked a Reba McEntire song today, but they were so bad. They stood out like sore thumb.
I look, when Fancy comes on, I sing it. And The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia, I sing that one.
That Fancy song is a little bit creepy. I don't know. That's weird. Like, What was she doing?
Well, she might have been born just plain white trash.
I don't agree with the principle of that song.
Anyway, Coward of the County. I need to use that on Name That Tune sometime
You
soon.
should. Tomorrow.
No, these people.
We're not gonna be here tomorrow. And he said that's Cope's favorite song. Fancy.
Yeah.
That and Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics.
And to be fair, I do like that song, Friends in Low Places.
That's about sex trafficking. I know. Like, it's like, what is does the mamas okay with that? Like, I don't understand. I do understand, but I'm like, how everybody's singing that? It's like, and we think that WAP is bad. This is bad. And everybody just sings it like it's acceptable. Because it's Reba. Garth is a serial killer. Garth isn't a serial killer. Chris Gaines, however,
I don't like
is
Garth
a serial
Brooks.
killer.
The
What?
I sounded like Porky Pig.
You're listening to Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
Probably the most listened to segment in all of morning radio. Coming up in just a minute. 2 reals and a fake. We've got 2 real country music lyrics. We got 1 fake. And it's Holly's job and your job to figure out which one of those is fake. Thunder Radio Morning Show is brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Got a lot of things happening for Halloween. You're going to be running from this party to that party, this house to that house, this event to that event, trunk or treats, and all that. M-Cella treatments are required because you don't want urinary incontinence making you change costumes halfway through. Urinary incontinence can be solved with M-Cella treatments. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com, 482 Interstate Drive in Manchester. These are non-invasive treatments. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Plenty of ways to catch the show on terrestrial radio, AM 1320, FM 1079, FM 1067 for you Tullahoma folk. Worldwide, Manchester Go app and thunder1320.com. You can also watch the show on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram today. Search for Thunder Radio. All right, Holly, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
It is Tuesday. That means it's 2 reels and a fake.
Country music is garbage.
Fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got to buy a thing, put your in it.
And if you don't hate it, you will in a moment.
Kind of like that you ain't afraid to get mud on your
It's
boots.
time for 2 reels and a fake.
Yes, it is. Heartbreak edition. I like to mix up the themes. Sometimes I'll throw in random things. Sometimes I'm themey. Holly likes themes. Fine. We'll go with themes today. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right. Song number 1. And again, just a reminder of how we play. 2 of these songs are real. They're on the radio. People are making money off of these songs. One of them is fake. I wrote it last night while watching Family Guy. All right. Song number 1. Song number 1. Here comes goodbye. Here comes the last time. Here comes the start of every sleepless night. The first of every tear I'm going to cry. Here comes the pain. Here comes me wishing things had never changed. Song number 1. Makes me want to start drinking right now.
Right? Golly.
7:44 in the morning.
You know why I don't think I like slow country songs? It's because I don't like seeing a man cry.
Right? Man up, dude.
Yeah, that's what I think when isn't that awful? Not like a like.
I mean, I cry daily, but
not like if someone passed away. Like I understand that. That's but just crying.
Just looking at old pictures of the kids, just sobbing.
No, that's sweet too. I'm talking about just feeling pitiful for yourself.
Song number 2. You heard from your friends that I'm doing okay, and you're thinking that maybe you made a mistake. And you want me to know, but I don't want to know how you're feeling. Song number 2.
That could be real. Just kind of plain, flies under the radar. The first one was really sappy.
Song number 3. You left your mark on this old Chevy seat. Your laugh, your perfume, your bare muddy feet. We chased the sun, drinking till dawn. Now I'm here all alone with the radio on. Song number 3. I feel good about this week's. I won last week, and I'm going to win again this week.
Why was yours number 2?
I'm just saying I feel good about it. That's all I'm going to do, and I'm going to sit here and let you reason and think it out loud, and let the listeners figure out which one they think is fake. But one of those is a fake song, and it's up to y'all to figure it out.
I hated number 1 the most. And usually the one I don't like the most is the one I say that Josh wrote.
Okay. Kevin and Brian think 3 are fake. Philip thinks 2 is fake.
Okay.
Just
See, I thought 2 didn't make an impression on me. You know, it's kind of just like blah, kind of bland. I feel like since you took the time to really, really sit down and write it. The only thing that got me about number 3, where I was like, I liked it up until he, for some reason, bare muddy feet. I didn't like that part. Why is she getting back in the truck with mud on her feet? Where y'all been?
But you know how these country songs are. They're dancing in the headlights on muddy dirt roads and stuff.
Then it would be dirty feet.
Yeah. Well, maybe it rained. They dance under the stars in the pouring rain, according to Thomas Rhett. I still haven't figured that song out. We danced under September stars in the pouring rain.
Which one is it?
Which one is it?
Was it
Thomas?
raining or
was it a starry night? Okay, it is not both. And don't give me this. It can rain when it's not cloudy. That's a during the day thing. It is dark. Okay. The heat of the day did not pop up a shower on top of them because it's dark, and that's one of the worst lyrics to ever get out.
Oh, this is a tough one this week. I hate 1. 2 is plain. 3 could be you.
Slide that thing over. Your sunlight's giving you a hard time over there.
Like that?
Yeah, that's better.
Shoot.
Yeah, been a lot of reasoning been done over there, but still hadn't spit out an answer.
I don't want to lose.
Well, you lose most weeks of this game, especially when I put it forth.
I think you're either 1 or 3.
All right.
The fake is either 1 or 3. I think 2 is real.
Okay.
Muddy feet. Oh. Muddy feet. I don't. Okay. I want to say 1 is fake.
You're going to have to say something.
But I'm going to say, I'm going to say.
Jessica wants to hear 2 again.
All right.
We're just going back and rereading things for people. Let's see. 2. Song number 2 again. You heard from your friends that I'm doing okay. And you're thinking that maybe you made a mistake. And you want me to know, but I don't want to know how you're feeling. That's 2. Holly's kind of eliminated that one. She thinks it's 1 or 3. Dana thinks 2 is the fake.
Okay.
The mixtures.
I would ask to hear 1 again, but I hated it so much.
It was painful to read. I'm gonna lie. I barely got through it.
Muddy feet. Goodness gracious.
Holly, come on now. People got to get into work. They got to get into school. They want a selection.
I say
I'm going to put a time limit on this. From now on, you have 2 minutes, and then that's it. You're out of time.
I say 3.
You think 3's fake?
Muddy feet.
All right. She thinks 3 is the fake. All right. Well, let's eliminate 2. 2 was real. 2 was real. That is Keep It to Yourself, Casey Musgraves. That was song number 2. Where's that at? Sorry, I got to mute y'all over on the cameras for a moment. Sorry, I can't play the music over there. That was a real song. So down between 1 and 3. Holly says 3 is the fake. Drum roll, please. Holly.
Yes. Yes.
She got it right.
The sweet
Yeah.
smell of victory.
Song number 1, a couple people had it pegged, is Rascal Flatts. Remember Rascal Flatts?
Never heard of her.
Yes. So song number 1 is real. It's Rascal Flatts. Here Comes Goodbye. Here Comes Goodbye. Where is that? I got that somewhere around here for us to listen to. A fine piece of work by Rascal Flatts. Can you imagine going to a Rascal Flatts concert and just listen to this, and not getting up going to the bathroom? Oh, sorry, cameras. Got to mute you.
Hear the truck tires coming up.
Mute my.
This is terrible. This is terrible. Oh yeah, that's awful. So that was a real song. Song number 3 was in fact fake. It's called This Old Chevy.
Muddy Feet gave you away.
This old Chevy. You left your mark on this old Chevy seat. Your laugh, your perfume, your bare muddy feet. We chased the sun, drinking till dawn. Now I'm here all alone with the radio on. Somebody call Morgan Wallen and give him those lyrics.
I just didn't think she'd be wearing perfume while having muddy feet.
It wasn't on the same night, Holly. They'd been together, and she'd been in there and left her mark in different ways, including her perfume one night and then her bare muddy feet on another.
Okay.
And I mean, it's a long relationship they've been in. And now she's gone. He's just sitting all alone with the radio on. I thought that was pretty good work.
He probably PO'd. She got mud in his truck.
I know. I've been like, I'm done with you. You ain't just going to get in here all muddy feet.
Been walking through a swamp. Romantic.
Those country songs that we dancing underneath the stars in front of the headlights. That's not real life. That is not real. That is not real.
I think the most country song thing that we ever did got caught in the cornfield by your grandpa. That was probably the most.
He said, "What are you doing back here?"
Farming. I'm farming.
Just taking some pictures of the horses on a random day. Yeah. Yeah, I don't believe that a lot of the things that are being written and sang about actually happen to anybody.
Except for Morgan. You think he's...
Well, I mean, some of that stuff he doesn't, but I mean, he's consistent. He's clearly got issues with alcohol and keeping the women around. So a lot of his heartbreak songs and liquor, I think, are probably pretty accurate. But I mean, he doesn't write all of his own stuff. So,
but Mama's House, he did.
I don't know if he wrote that. I think it was Thomas Rhett's song.
Really?
Yeah, he's in that.
How did he write it about?
Well, maybe they I don't know who wrote that.
I didn't have a Mamaw, but I had a Meemaw.
Same thing.
Yeah, definitely, it's the same thing. I sing at Meemaw's house.
It's a good song. Let's see, Rhett and Wallen.
Are they both in it together?
Yeah, they both are in it.
Oh,
no,
okay.
they wrote it. They wrote it together, along with Matt Dragstrom and Chase McGill. But they are writers of that.
How can you become a country music writer?
Who do I got to talk to about that?
Who do you just send them in?
Yeah. Where do I send that to? I'd like to submit this. I mean, Walker Hayes is up the street. I'll go down to
I don't think you can ask him to do one of your songs when you use him in the beginning and are like, country music is terrible.
I didn't say that. That's Big Voice Mark that says that. I didn't produce that piece.
To be fair, I like all three of the songs at the beginning of they're kind of like upbeat country.
Yeah.
Don't make a lot of sense, but I like
they're
them.
straight up bro country.
I would rather listen to that than sad country.
That Rascal Flatts.
Ooh.
Just awful. It's awful. I didn't like really much of anything Rascal Flatts did though. They're not even together.
Life is a Highway.
Well, that's a remake.
Yeah, but I liked their
That
version.
version
of it.
is fine. Yeah, I mean they didn't really change it much.
It was in Cars, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think they used that version. But I mean, as far as their music, I didn't really like any of it. It's a bunch of sappy.
Yeah. Well,
I would start singing in here, but I don't want to hear that.
No.
I'm awful. I'm an awful singer. All right. We got birthdays coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Birthdays on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Call yours in for this Tuesday. I got a pretty good list so far. And this afternoon, we'll be giving away a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop.
Looking for affordable, reliable auto repair? Look no further than Millie's Auto Repair in Manchester. Whether you need a quick oil change or a complete engine replacement, Millie's has you covered. They offer top-notch service that will break the bank.
I don't know the country died in the 80s. I kind of like 90s country. But I mean, that genre is clearly not the same now.
Vote Rush Bricken to the Tennessee State House of Representatives. Paid for by Rush Bricken campaign, Cheryl Swan, treasurer.
Reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt EO treatment with Dr. James Stanley in Manchester. This is a non-invasive body contouring
Mm-hmm.
that only takes this treatment stimulates your muscles, tightens skin, and adds definition.
I refuse to believe Drift Off to Dream isn't a real life thing. Is that a song? What is that?
I never heard of it.
Maybe I have. I just don't know it. I don't know that I have.
Hey,
Drift Off to Dream. Travis Tritt. Released in 91. You probably have heard it. It's just been a minute, I guess.
I just, in my memories, popped up on Facebook. My very first complaint after we bought the station.
Oh, yeah.
My very first, hate mail.
Oh, yeah.
She said, I just heard your Turds Day Thursday.
I forgot about that lady.
That's as trashy as it gets. I got in trouble as a child for using that word. And our grandchildren know not to use that word.
Well, I guess they are not listening.
Totally disgusting. Disgusting.
I remember that. Yeah, totally disgusting. That was our first hate mail? That'd been 2020 then.
Yeah, it was 2020.
Because we bought it in 2019. You didn't start the morning show till January 2020. So.
Yeah, it's amazing that I went that long without a complaint.
I mean, it really is.
But
maybe she's the first one.
Turd was my nice word. That was my... Because what I was talking about was those kids in Pigeon Forge that were setting fires.
Oh, yeah.
And it ended up... I called them turd heads.
Yeah. Well, because they are. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
You're totally disgusting. Totally
well,
disgusting.
I just said that because I can't say shitheads on the radio.
Well, the mics are on. You should always treat the microphones like they're on, Ollie. I know the camera is on. There's no FCC fines over there. There's FCC fines on this one. You ready for this birthday thing?
No.
Okay. I gotta go. I gotta run out to East Coffee when I get up there and take a check.
Did we get a picture, Pom Poms?
Talk to your sister about that. She was supposed to have done it several times. It was her job. She was supposed to do it Saturday when they played each other. I don't know if she did it or not. Probably not because she had her party. This was her deal. Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Calling those birthdays 728-1320. or 728-3526. We'll celebrate right here on the air. Then this afternoon, we will be giving away a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. Yesterday's winner was Roy Trammell. Congratulations, Roy. Sunday was Logan Wilson, and Saturday was Kelsey Sisson. We'll give away another slice this afternoon, and we give away a cake at the end of the week. But you can't win if your name ain't on the list. Also, once your anniversaries, we give away flowers from the Mossy Pot. Tuesday, Amanda Bryan is 43 today. Annette Short has a birthday today. Taylor Harden is 14. Josh Mainville Jr. has a birthday today. Dina Crossland is 45. And Winley Toms is 10 years old today. Happy birthday to all those people. Yes. Holly, celebrities.
Bob Ross has a birthday today. Did y'all watch that documentary on him? It was kind of good.
It was good, and it was kind of sad.
It's very sad.
That dude just kind of got railroaded by everybody around him.
Winona Ryder has a birthday today. And that's all I got.
Did you just get a text message?
Mm-hmm.
I hear the dinging over there.
Yeah.
Have you not figured out how to turn that off on your new phone?
Well.
Okay.
I did, but I turned it up so I could hear something earlier.
Gotcha. All right.
I reckon. I don't know. I don't know if the volume on the notifications is the same the volume as like when I'm watching a TikTok. Nope. Apparently not.
Morning show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. NewHavenMTG.com. Heather Phillips and her team have over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry. They know how to help you get into the right product, the right loan situation. They know, when maybe it's time to refinance. They can kind of guide you through those processes, and they can take a look at your current situation and help you out. They are not, they're great at what they do. They're good advisors for you too. Go by and see them. Heather Phillips, New Haven Mortgage, NewHavenMTG.com, NMLS 1477317. You can find them in Manchester, 1300 MacArthur Street.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Thunder Radio's.
All right. All those. We're doing Let's Get Lyrical when we come back. Let's Get Lyrical. Mm-hmm. My Facebook's doing this thing where it says I got a message, but there was no message there. Does yours ever do that?
Huh?
My Facebook's doing this thing where it says I have a message, but there's no message.
Did you check your
Yeah, I know I don't have any like requests.
Mine does that sometimes. It drives me nuts.
And I'm like, well, I keep thinking I've got something that I need to, have a security alert.
Did you see?
Can't you see?
Dwayne Wade's statue.
I did not like that.
It looked weird.
That did not look like Dwayne Wade to me. I don't think, to be fair, I don't like a lot of statues do a very good job of looking like the person. Nick Saban's was pretty good,
But this one, I think they put, they made his beard, but they didn't give it a beard texture, so it looks like he's just got a big old bottom jaw.
Like a chin strap. We're making robots that you can live with now, and you can't make statues that look better than that. I don't want a statue. I want a robot that plays hoops like I play hoops out in front of the arena there. Do you think we'll be able to afford a robot by the time we're older?
I'm not going to have a robot.
We will have a robot that cleans for us.
No. We've got things in our house that does all kind of stuff. Apparently, I can talk to my remote, and I don't. I can set things up on my phone, and I don't. You can tell your lights to turn off and on now. I don't feel like I'm going to advance in technology well. My home.
Yeah,
I'm going to be old school.
I'm a little disappointed in my inability to learn new tech. Like I feel like I should be better, but at the same time, now I get it because there was a time when I was a little younger and I knew some tech, and some of the people my age that I am now didn't. And I'm like, why don't you know this? It's not that hard. But yeah, I'm going to be 70, sending emails and doing my thing. Like I'm not going to do whatever they're like now. They're all on Slack and messengers and
what's Slack?
It's like a inner office instant messages, and that's the way people.
Why do you have
text,
to have that?
Just text.
I'm not using Slack.
Right. I just can't. I'm not very good at modern technology. That's why I'm in radio. Not a lot of modern technology here. There's some. The oven we bought a year ago can be connected to by Bluetooth. Can't imagine we'll ever use that option. I know, like I don't want to even.
I bought Josh.
You got me a thermometer.
A meat thermometer.
It's called a meter. MEATER. It's a meter.
And he's never used it.
I have used it. I used it when I made turkey last year. Yes, I have. Stop telling people I didn't use it. It's more of a slow cook thing. I don't need that.
I guess I thought when you bought the slow cooker that you were going to be cooking slow, but really we're just grilling on it.
Yeah, but I do. I mean, I'll slow cook occasionally, and when I do, I use the meter. I don't need it for a steak that I'm cooking in 10 minutes. Takes me that long to connect to the Bluetooth.
I want you to smoke meat.
I'm not that kind of guy.
You can be if you try. I'll start working out if you start smoking more meat.
That's tempting. Concerned about you trying to work out.
Just cook me something. Feed me.
And smoking the meat's one thing, but it's all the preparation. I ain't got time for that. And I don't know what's in that cabinet.
You know what I don't have time for? Stairmaster. I don't have time for it.
It's a workout though. You get on top of that Stairmaster and go for.
You put a piece of deliciously smoked meat in your mouth. What are we doing here?
Yes, it actually does. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Right before you come back, and Holly looks at you and says, What are we doing here? Just as serious as could be. Like, she forgot completely. We did make a deal during the break that I'm going to smoke more meat and she's going to work out. So I'll let y'all know how that goes. I don't plan on smoking any meat and she ain't going to work out. I'm just here to tell you. But that's the trade. We were talking about technology and whether we'll ever have Elon Musk is trying to, whoever it is. Anytime I see tech, I assume Elon did it. Is trying to, make robots like, what's that movie?
Robot?
Yeah. Basically, it's trying to make those a real thing. And I'm like, you think we'll ever be able to, when something like that comes out, it's going to be buggy and incredibly expensive. Yeah, but then eventually the price comes down like a flat screen TV right now. You can get a 60-inch flat screen TV for $250. Used to that'd been $2,500. So eventually, will we be able to afford a robot before our time on this earth is done? If we live a life expectancy normal.
I don't know. I don't know if maybe I will be able to afford it, maybe, but I don't know if I want it. We had one of those iRobot, the Roombas, or I don't think ours was a Roomba. I think ours was like a generic.
No, it wasn't generic. It was just a different brand. It wasn't a Roomba brand, but that was an expensive one.
And
I just didn't think it was that effective. My problem is at our house is there's so much dog pet hair. Like that poor little thing didn't have a chance.
I thought it was, I don't know. It just got on my nerves.
It got on Holly's nerves because it was loud.
It was loud and it just went on.
But
forever.
I'm not allowed to run the vacuum at Holly's home. So it's too loud. Don't vacuum. We need to vacuum now. It's too loud.
No, he wants to vacuum when I'm sitting down watching my stories.
She's always sitting down watching her stories.
Really, buddy?
Yes.
Really. I'm always sitting down
But
watching.
you may be doing laundry while you're doing it, or you may be cooking while you're doing it, but you're always watching stories. That TV is always on, and it's always got on your
You're
stories.
so full of it. Golly, get on this show and just tell a bunch of lies about me.
No, I like to see her TV time versus my TV time. Hers is way higher than mine. She watches way more TV
You
than
watch
I watch.
more on your phone.
I don't watch TV on my phone.
You watch reels on your face is constantly in your phone. Like if you see Josh, he's looking at his phone.
Not right now. You got your phone up.
Because I'm about to play a game. We're
All right.
going to fight.
We do have games to play. Let's get lyrical. Lyrical. Holly, tell people how to play.
I'd love to.
You didn't put a new answer in.
I'm going to give you the name of a song and the artist. Why don't you go slide that over while I tell these people how to play? I'm going to give you a song and the artist, and then I'm going to take your time.
I can't go no fast.
Take your time. Stroll in there casually. Back to what I was saying. I'm going to tell you the name of a song and the artist, and I'm going to ask you a question about the song. Once you have figured out the name of the answer to the question, the answer is in the lyrics. I've messed this up. Y'all just call. You're going to figure it out.
I'm not in here.
In the song Living on a Prayer, by Bon Jovi, where did Gina work? In the song Living on a Prayer by John Bon Jovi, where did Gina work?
Morning show.
The Diner on 8th.
She did work at, the diner. Yeah. I thought it was all day.
Oh, I think it's the Diner on 8th.
The Diner on 8th?
That sounds more right.
Okay.
Who are we talking to?
Caleb Thomason.
Good job,
Caleb.
Yes, winner. Congratulations, Caleb. I think it's 2 days in a row, isn't it, Caleb?
2 in a row.
2 in a row.
brother.
All right, have a good day.
Thanks.
Yep.
Oh yes, it's Well Bon Jovi. Oops, sorry. Let's try that again.
It's all day.
Is it all day?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he just got it wrong.
That's okay. I mean, the answer was works at a diner.
It sounds like Diner all day.
Maybe it was on 8th as well.
Maybe. Caleb, we take it back. You lose.
No, you don't win. She did work at the diner, and it probably was on 8th Street.
Holly's just trying to make people feel
But
better.
she did work all day also.
But also they worked all day.
I didn't know for certain because I sing lyrics wrong all the time. I don't even care. I'm not going to fix them.
Well, I saw where somebody posted on Facebook yesterday that they've been singing the lyrics wrong to Run DMC.
It's tricky.
It's tricky their whole life.
What have they been?
They weren't saying beat. This beat is my recital. They weren't saying beat. They were using a whole other B word there.
Maybe I like their version better.
And their daughter corrected them.
Wow.
Their daughter.
Well, how old was the person?
About our age.
Okay.
I think. I'm not sure exactly how old she is, but I just had seen where she had posted it on Facebook.
I sing that song, Wanted Dead or Alive. When he says, like a twister, I was born to walk alone.
It's Drifter.
It's Twister.
It's a Drifter. Here I go again on my own.
Like a twister,
It's a Drifter.
Okay. Coming up Thursday, songs we sing wrong.
Yeah. There's a lot of songs that I sang wrong growing up. A lot of them. There's songs I sing wrong now. I just make up the words. Like, whatever.
You guys know the restaurant in town, the Commies on the square?
Yeah.
K-A-M-I. I thought it was Cammy's.
Well, I mean,
we've been saying Cammy.
I could see how you get that wrong.
Cammy. So the girl one calls it Cammy's.
Yeah. And
I was talking to her the other day. I said, did you have a good dinner at Cammy's? And she goes, ew, what? And I was like, I said, we've been saying it wrong. It's pronounced Cammy's. So I'm gonna correct us. And she's like, I'm not saying that. I'm not I'm not saying commies. She said, I'm going to say camis. And I'm like, well, you're saying it incorrectly. She's like, I don't care. It's what I'm calling it.
Brian says, sometimes I like my version better than the artist's.
Yes.
Like my version is a better version than you're singing. Holly starts mixing songs together. She'll have Luke Bryan in the middle of a Zach Brown song.
They all
or a
sound
Zach
the
Bryan
same.
song.
There's a new guy named Zach. What? You know, there's a Zach Bryan.
Zach Bryan. Then Zach Brown.
A Zach Brown. Now there's a whole nother Zach.
Okay.
Is it Top? It's not Top.
I don't know who it is. What songs does Zach sing?
I guess it's Top.
Okay.
He sings Sounds Like the Radio. I Never Lie. I don't know his songs. But I've been seeing him more, and I'm getting him confused with Zach Bryan and Zach Brown. I don't know. Zach Bryan just left his wife or girlfriend or something, and her last name is Chicken Fried. So I'm getting her mixed up with Zach Brown. I'm like, Zach Brown left his wife? He married a lady with the last name Chicken Fried and then wrote a song about it?
Yeah.
But it's
That's a whole different thing.
a whole other country.
But Zach Brown did leave his wife after 3 months? 4 months. It wasn't long. Zach Brown of the Zach Brown Band. That is the Chicken Fried singer, Zach Brown.
Chicken Fried.
Why are you typing that in?
Because I'm seeing what Zach Bryan's.
Zach Brown.
Zach Bryan, his girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, he broke up with her.
Chicken Fry.
Oh.
Her last name.
Seriously?
Yes, I'm trying to tell you. Zach Bryan's girlfriend or fiance, I don't know. Her name is Brianna Chicken Fry. And so I'm getting that situation mixed up with Zach Brown because he sings Chicken Fried.
And he also recently left his wife.
It's just
very. You can't make that
and
up.
now here comes Zach Top. I don't know. Got a lot of Zachs out here singing the country music.
Meanwhile, through all that, over on the Carmine Family Dental cameras, Leanne said, Alabama fans think Dixieland lies about them.
Every
it's the
time,
important things.
Every time Josh hears that song that it played at he'd be watching the game or something. He's like, that song, bunch of idiots. That song's about Tennessee.
I don't understand. And it says it. It says it. And they just singing it. Just because the band's name is Alabama. Even they knew Tennessee was a better place to be.
Just because you name him Daryl.
When he come from Darren, I think. It's Darren.
Darren.
All right. A couple other things before we take a break. A couple of reminders on some events from that are coming up. So we're 2 days away from Halloween. All right. That's Thursday. Safe on the Square trick-or-treating is 3 until 5. I saw yesterday where somebody was asking if we were going to reschedule Halloween because it's supposed to rain. I saw that on the internet. They were like, it's supposed to rain on Thursday.
Did these people not trick-or-treat as children?
And they're like, is it supposed to rain on Thursday? Is anybody doing trick-or-treating on Friday? And I'm like, no. Let's normalize not canceling stuff or rescheduling stuff because of the weather. We stomped around with our kids one year. It was freezing cold. It was like 45 and misting.
You couldn't even see costumes because they were under jackets and toboggans.
It just is what it is, man. If it rains, it rains. They'll take an umbrella or they won't go. I recommend going as like a fish or something. I don't know. But it's going to be, if it rains, it rains. I just don't know why we've decided we have to reschedule everything. I mean, if it's something you cannot do in the rain, it's whatever. But you can trick-or-treat in the rain.
We need that tornado cowboy to come put baby diapers up in the clouds, soak up all the rain.
Twisters. Terrible plot. Anyway, so Anyway, Halloween is Thursday. Also, that's the final day to early vote in Tennessee. So if you haven't early voted yet, you have today, Wednesday, and then Thursday to get that done. Or you need to vote on Election Day, which that's okay too, on Tuesday, November the 5th. We are 3 days away from some Christmas open houses this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I believe there's Christmas open houses with Wisteria Hill, Owens Provisions and Apparel, Reese's Jeans Boutique. Y'all get on by and see them. They'll have special deals and special hours all weekend long to kick off your holiday shopping. We are 4 days away from rolling the clock back. That's this Saturday night into Sunday morning. We fall back an hour, so remember that. Also, the Sportsman and Businessman is this Saturday, charitable organization dinner. High school basketball practice starts in 6 days. That's next Tuesday. Next Monday, excuse me. We are 30 days away from Thanksgiving and 32 days away from the Manchester Christmas Parade. So a lot of things coming up soon to go ahead and get on your calendars. And let's not forget, tomorrow we will be Best of Morning Show. Holly will be speaking at Career Day for Coffee Middle and Westwood Middle. So
I look forward to it.
She is pumped about it. She is. Are you going to dress professionally?
Yep.
Or are you going to wear what you normally wear to work?
Nope.
You should show them what you get to wear when you work at the radio station.
I have a ribbon cutting to go to later, so I got a dress in the back seat.
Tomorrow?
Today.
Oh, for today. Okay. All right. That's going to do it for this segment. We got more morning show. Real quick, I do want to remind everybody that with this drier weather, it is a really good time to do work around your home, excavation work, move your drainage around, set the water to where it runs off better, put in new drainage systems. Dirtworks will do that. They guarantee their work. If your water's not draining how you wanted it to, or you're still getting bad runoff, they'll come back and they'll fix it. No cost to you. Call Dirtworks, 931-409-0782. That's 931-409-0782. And they're online, dirtworksforyou.com. Spelt a little differently, Dirtworks, the number 4, the letter U.com.
New Haven Mortgage features experienced lenders with over 60 years in the business, making New Haven Mortgage your trusted local partner in home ownership. Our seasoned team brings a wealth of experience to help you navigate the mortgage landscape.
All right, we'll see y'all. Mercantile's closed today, so not much to tell you about. They'll be open tomorrow for lunch. Or grab and go breakfast starts at 7. They've been selling out of their breakfast stuff, so y'all get over there quick. That's tomorrow at Mercantile. Bye. Tell them bye, Holly.
Bye.
She's on her phone. She accused me of being on my phone. She's on her phone.